Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station. Hope everyone's doing well on this Sunday. We're going to bring you some more 1927 New York Yankees Murderers Row. Ruth Gehrig taking on all comers. And today's matchup is going to be another doozy in this series of games. Denny McLain and the 1968 Detroit Tigers will take on the 1927 Yankees. Denny McLain, who in 1968 won 31 games, lost 6, with an earned run average 1.96 in the year of the pitcher. Detroit would go on to win the World Series, beating the St. Louis Cardinals 4-3, and they had a record of 103 wins and 59 losses. It's a funny thing, the hero in the 1968 World Series was not Denny McLain. It was Mickey Lolich, who won 3 games in the World Series. For the New York Yankees, 1927 Murderers Row, Ruth Gehrig. They were 110 wins, 44 losses. They would go on to win the World Series and sweep the Pittsburgh Pirates 4-0. So on the mound for Detroit, Denny McLain, 31 wins, 6 losses. Earned run average 1.96, probably the last 30-game winner ever, the way pitching goes now. And his counterpart will be Waite Hoyt for the Yankees. Let's go to the lineups and get the ball game started. In this series, if you're new to it, we're using Action PC Baseball. Great game. Highly recommend it. All games are played at Yankee Stadium, and there is a designated hitter. So the Detroit Tigers, batting first, playing second base, Dick McLain, which is okay. Batting second, playing center field, Mickey Stanley. Batting third, the right fielder, Al Kaline. Batting fourth, playing first base, Norm Cash. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Willie Horton. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jim Northrup. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Bill Freehand. Batting eighth, playing third base, Don Wirt. Batting ninth, the shortstop, Ray Boiler. And on the mound, doing the pitching, Denny McLain, 31-6, 1.96 earned run average. They'll be facing for the New York Yankees. Batting first, playing center field, Earl Combs. Batting second, the shortstop, Mark Coney. Batting third, the right fielder, the Bambino, Babe Ruth. Batting fourth, the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Batting fifth, playing left field, Bob Musil. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Tony Lazzari. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Joe Dugan. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Pat Collins. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, Ben Pasquale. Alright, let's get on to the ball game here, folks. Dick McAuliffe comes to the plate. McAuliffe in 1968 batted .249, 16 home runs, 56 RBIs. Off right-handed pitching, .253. So Hoyt's on the mound. Again, 22 wins, 7 losses, 1 save, 2.63 earned run average. His battery mate, Pat Collins, below average defensive catcher with an average arm. Dugan, 7 out of 10 range at third. Koenig, 7 out of 10 range at short. Lazeri, 8 out of 10 at second. And Ruth Gehrig, absolutely marvelous at first, 9 out of 10. Musil, 9 out of 10 arm, 4 out of 10 range in left. Combs, 9 out of 10 range, 4 out of 10 arm. And Babe Ruth, average range with a cannon for an arm in right. So here we go. Dick McCullough is at the plate. I play as all the teams challenging the 2070 Yankees. The computer will manage the 1927 Yankees. So McCullough, 5 out of 10 bunter. He'll swing away. Here's the pitch by Hoyt. And he strikes out. Curveball froze him. Outside corner, 1 down. Here comes Mickey Stanley. Now, Mickey Stanley's playing center field today. In the 1968 World Series, they moved him to shortstop. He was such a good ball player. Because their shortstop didn't hit worth poop. And there might have been an injury on top of that. So Mickey Stanley played short in the 68 World Series, and Northrup played center. Stanley batted .259, 11 home runs, 60 runs driven in off right-handed pitching, .253. Righty-righty matchup. Hoyt gets the sign from Collins. Here's the pitch to Mickey Stanley. Ground ball back to Hoyt. A little trouble with it. Now he throws to Gehrig. Out number 2. A little bobble by Hoyt. So 2 down, and here comes the man, Al Kaline. Kaline batted .287, 10 home runs, 53 runs batted in. .279 off right-handed pitching. Trying to keep the inning alive here. Collins pounds the mitt. Sets the target. Hoyt nods his head. He deals to Kaline. Kaline, ground ball back to Hoyt. Throws to Gehrig. 1, 2, 3 go the 68 Tigers. Go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the 27 Yankees. Combs, Koenig, and Ruth. If anyone gets on, the Iron Horse, Ruth Gehrig. Earl Combs in this project, in this retro replay project of the 27 Yankees take on all comers. He's batting .364, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. In actuality, .356 in 1927, 6 homers, 64 runs batted in. And Denny McLain's a right-handed thrower. He batted .363 off right-handers. So McLain's on the mound, as we told you, probably the last 30-game winner. 31-6, 196 earned run average. His battery mate, Bill Freehand, excellent defensive catcher. 10 out of 10, 6 out of 10 arm. Wirt, 7 out of 10 at third. Euler, 6 out of 10 at short. McCullough, below average, 4 out of 10. And Cash is average at first base. Horton in right, Horton in left, 5 out of 10 range with a 4 arm, 2 out of 10. Mickey Stanley, 10 out of 10 range with a 5 out of 10 arm. And Al Kaline, 8 out of 10 range with a 4 out of 10 arm. So it looks like you can run on that Detroit outfield. Again, so here's Denny McLain on the mound. He'll be facing the lefty Earl Combs. Combs steps back in the batter's box now. McLain gets the sign from Freehand. He deals. Combs sends a fly ball to right. Kaline goes back a bit and makes the catch, 1 away. Yankee fans didn't like that. Here comes Mark Koenig, batting .219 in the project with 5 RBIs, no home runs. .285 in 1927 with 3 home runs, 62 runs batted. Another left-handed batter. He batted .283 off right-handed pitching. Freehand wiggles the fingers. McLain nods his head. He deals to Koenig. Ground ball to Euler. Backhands it. Throws to Cash. Out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for the 27 Yankees. And here comes the Bambino. George Herman, Babe Ruth. Ruth batting .230. He struggled initially. The bat's gotten hot now. So he's up to .230, 5 home runs, 13 runs driven in. In actuality, .356 60 home runs, 164 runs batted in. 361 off right-handed pitching. Clash of Titans here. Freehand goes through the signs. McLain readies himself. He deals to the Bambino. Ruth lines out to Euler. Side retired. Over the top of the second, no score here in the Bronx, the house that Ruth built. Due up for the 27 Yankees, Gehrig, Musil, and Lazzeri. I'm sorry. The Tigers are up in the top of the second. I need another sip of coffee. Ah, caffeine. Due up for the Tigers, Cash, Horton, and Northrop to face Hoyt, who's back out on the mound. Norm Cash, Tiger first baseman, batted .263, 25 home runs, 63 runs batted in, .266 against right-handed pitching. Waite Hoyt gets a sign from Collins, the windup and the pitch to Cash. Slow dribbler, Gehrig comes and fields it, and he'll take it to the bag himself. He waves off Hoyt, one away. And I shall be back in a moment. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. Alrighty. So 1 out, and here comes Willie Horton. Horton here's a who. Horton batted .285. 36 home runs, 85 runs batted in. Off right-handed pitching, .278. Collins goes through the signs. Hoyt nods his head. He rocks and fires. Horton swings, and that's going to get to right field. Lazzeri lunged but could not make the play, so a 2-out single. Willie Horton has the first Tiger hit. So 1 out, 1 on, and here comes Jim Northrop, .264, 21 home runs, 90 runs driven in, .268 off right-handed pitching for the left-handed batting designated hitter. Gehrig holding Willie Horton on at first. Horton 4 out of 10 base runner. Hoyt takes a peek over. He deals to Northrop. Northrop swings, sends that ball to right, but it's off the wall. Let's see if they're going to wave Horton around. 72% chance of him scoring. We're going to send him. We're going to challenge Ruth's arm. And he scores easily. Ruth throws to Lazzeri, the cutoff man. 1-0, 68 Tigers. As Northrop just missed a homer. Ruth knew that ball was hit well. He turned away from it and raced to position himself to play it off the wall. So a 1-out double for Northrop, and it's 1-0 Tigers. And here comes Bill Freehand. Freehand, the Tiger catcher, .263, 25 home runs, 84 runs driven in, .259 off right-handed pitching. Northrop, pretty good base runner at second, 6 out of 10. Lazzeri cheats towards the bag to try to keep him close. Hoyt pays no attention to him. He deals to Freehand. And Freehand hits a line shot. Lazzeri leaps and makes the catch. And they double. Was that a double play? Yes! They caught Northrop napping. He quickly went to the shortstop Koenig for the double play. Wow. So that pulls the Tigers out of a possible big inning. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Detroit. Nice play by Lazzeri. Leaping catch, quickly gets the ball to Koenig, who was sprinting towards that second base bag. I don't know what Northrop was doing, but as they put it, he was napping. He can go nap out on the bench now, the designated hitter. Now due up for the 27 Yankees. Gehrig, Musil, and Lazzeri, bottom of the second. Clinton Parks in the chat. Hope all is well. As Clinton Parks says, know how you feel, messed up a scorecard yesterday. It happens, Clinton. It happens. No big wow, right? We just come back and do a little better. That's all. Hope all is well with you, my friend. Alright, so Ruth Gehrig comes to play. In this project, Gehrig has been hot. 355, 5 home runs, 8 RBIs. And again, the Yankees are facing the best pitchers of all time, the 27 Yankees. At least the best pitchers I have that I have their seasons for, which is, I have quite a few seasons. Gehrig, in actuality, 373. 47 home runs, 175 runs batted in. Off right-handed pitching, 379. Freehand sets the target. Here's the pitch to the Iron Horse. Gehrig swings, sends that ball up the middle, and it's going to drop in front of Mickey Stanley in center. So the 27 Yankees get their first hit. Lead off single, bottom of the second by Ruth Gehrig. 6 out of 10 base runner. Cash holding him on. And here comes Bob Musil, the left fielder. Musil batting below 200, 183. He has struggled mightily with the stick against the great pitchers. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Way below, again, that 337 average. 8 home runs, 103 runs batted in. 10 out of 10 bunter. We got to watch out for that. They might actually move him over. 7 out of 10 hit and run. We're going to play our corners in as I manage Detroit. So we're in at third, Cash in at first. Here's the pitch to Musil. There goes Gehrig, the throw down, McCullough, and they nail him! Freehand throws him out. Was it a failed hit and run? Let's check that out. For a strike, no, it was a straight out steal. Great throw by Freehand. McCullough applied the tag, 1 away. The count on Musil's no balls, 1 strike. So it was a straight out steal. We're going to move our corners back now. Infield normal, outfield normal. The windup and the pitch by Denny McLain. And that's going to be a shot to left. That's going to get down and get to the wall. And Musil's going for 3, and he has a triple. As Horton throws to Euler, the cutoff man. So that caught stealing by Ruth Gehrig was huge. It should have been a tie ball game. Instead, 1 out, tying run at third, and here comes Tony Lazzeri. And Lazzeri, the second baseman, has struggled mightily. He's below 200, 145, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. In actuality, 309, 18 homers, 102 runs batted in. Excellent bunter. You have to respect that. They might try to pull a squeeze. Corners in, so we're in at third, Cash in at first. Musil 90 feet away from tying it up. Here's the pitch to Tony Lazzeri from Denny McLain. Sends that ball out to Horton. Horton has it lined up, makes the catch. Musil's going to tag. Here's the throw, not even. He throws to work. 1-1 ball game on the sacrifice fly by Lazzeri. As you can see, Willie Horton's only a 2 out of 10 arm. You can run on him all day, all night. So 2 outs, tie ball game. And here comes Joe Dugan. Dugan, the 27 Yankee third baseman, in this project, 226. No homers, 2 RBIs. In actuality, 269, 43, 2 homers, and 43 RBIs. Trying to keep the inning alive here. 1-1 game, 2 outs, no one on. Freehand sets the target. Here's the pitch to Joe Dugan. And he hits a shot to left center. Horton cuts it off. Dugan is held to a 2-out single. Dugan, a 5 out of 10 base runner, will be held on by Cash. At first, here comes Pat Collins, number 8 batter, the Yankee catcher, batting .238 in this project. No homers, 1 RBI. In actuality, .275, 7 round trippers, 36 runners driven in. McLain takes a deep breath. Toes the rubber, peers in at Freehand. He gets the sign. He deals to Collins. Collins, dribbler towards the middle. Euler dives, makes the play, and throws to Cash, and they get Collins side retired. What a play by the shortstop Euler. We go to the top of the third. The Yankees tied it up, though. It's 1-1 ball game. Due up for the 68 Tigers. Wirt, Euler, and the top of the order, Dick McCullough. Back to the check. Clinton Parks is tired. 2 very exhausting games yesterday. I'll have to check those out, Clinton. Remember to check out Clinton Parks, great card and retro replay channel for baseball, Digital Diamond Baseball, and National Pastime 3. Clinton's games are going to be showcased on the National Pastime 3, I want to say, Facebook page. Am I correct, Clinton? Because he's done such a wonderful job with them. He's been conversing with the owner of National Pastime 3. So that's really cool. That's really cool, Clinton. All right, here comes Don Wirt. Wirt batted 200, 12 home runs, 37 runs driven in as the Tigers' third baseman. Hoyt back out on the hill, 29 pitches. He is good for 140. Here's the pitch to Wirt. Wirt swings and he'll line out to Lazzeri. Another good play by Tony Lazzeri at second. Remember the last time he caught a line out, he doubled up Northrup at second base, taking the Tigers out of a possible big inning. So one out, no one on, and here comes the very weak-hitting shortstop Ray Oyler. 135, 1 home run, 12 runs batted in. He's going to take. Ball 1, he'll take again. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's ready to grip and rip. Collins pounds the mitt, gives Hoyt the target. Here's the pitch to Oyler. And Oyler smashes that ball the other way! Wow! The weak-hitting Oyler, and actually it wasn't the other way, my faux pas, he went with the pitch, gets a 1-out single. He says, take that, everyone who thinks I'm a weak hitter. So he's on, 6 out of 10 base runner. Ruth Gehrig will hold him on at first. Top of the order, Dick McCullough. McCullough's 0 for 1. 1 out of 10 bunter, 4 out of 10 hit and run. On deck is Mickey Stanley. Collins does not have the best arm, 5 out of 10. We're going to play a little hit and run here. Here's the pitch by Hoyt. Hit and run on. There goes Oyler. Ground ball. Koenig dives, makes the play, gets up. Sees the only plays the first, and they just get McCullough. Advancing to second on the hit and run is Oyler. He is in scoring position for Mickey Stanley, who is 0 for 1. What a play by Koenig. Wow. Rod McCullough with a base hit up the middle, and with the hit and run on, it was going to be first and third. Instead, 2 outs, runner at second. Oyler will be off on contact. Mickey Stanley's 0 for 1. Hoyt peeks over his shoulder. Lazzeri cheats towards the bag. Here's the pitch to Stanley. Ground ball. Dugan comes in. Barehands it and throws to Gehrig for the outside. Retired. Nice play by Dugan. Well, the bottom of the third, still 1-1 here in the Bronx between the 68 Tigers and the 27 Yankees. Due up for the 27 Yankees, Pasquale, the designated hitter, then Combs and Koenig. Ben Pasquale, 212, no home runs, 4 RBIs. I wanted to put someone else. I make the lineups for both teams, but then the computer controls the 27 Yankees. I wanted to put someone else in at DH because he's been not so hot, but he's their next best hitter, so he continues to play DH. In actuality, he did hit .317, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. It's not like you're changing out this lineup too much for the 27 Yankees. McLain rubs up the baseball. Back up on the hill. The windup and the pitch to Pasquale. That ball is going to left field, deep and gone! Pasquale has just put the Yankees ahead with a crushing shot to left off Denny McLain, and it's 2-1 Yankees. Wow. So maybe he's coming out of his shell. Earl Combs steps to the plate. Combs 0 for 1. Left-handed batter. Freehan had a quick word with McLain. McLain has given up 2 runs. Again, he had a 1.96 earned run average in 1968. Here's the pitch to Combs. Grounder deep in the hole to short. Oyler has it. Strong throw to Cash for the out. 1 down. No one on, and here comes Mark Koenig. He is 0 for 1, the Yankees shortstop. Another left-handed batter. Freehan trying to keep McLain in a good rhythm. McLain kicks and fires. And he strikes out Koenig. So 2 outs. No one on. The Yankees have taken a 2-1 lead thanks to the Pasquale homer. And here comes George Herman Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. Ruth Gehrig on deck. Freehand wiggles his fingers. McLain nods his head. Stares in at the target. Here's the pitch to the Bambino. Grounder. Work comes charging in. Quickly releases it. The throw to first. I don't know if it was in time. Safe! Ruth. Infield hit for the Bambino. The Sultan of Swat beats one out. Keeps the inning alive for the very dangerous Ruth Gehrig. Gehrig is 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. Ruth, 5 out of 10 base runner. Cash holding him on. McLain throws to first. And Ruth is back. I don't know what Ruth Gehrig was doing. He was running down there for some bizarre reason. Alright. McLain again peeks to first. Cash holding Ruth on. Looks in at freehand. Gets a sign. He deals to Gehrig. And Gehrig sends that ball down the line. K-line cuts it off. But Ruth scampers all the way to third. He does hold Gehrig to a single. It's now runners on the corners for the 27 Yankees. 2 outs. And here comes Bob Musil, who's 1 for 1. Musil tripled and then scored a run on the sacrifice fly by Tony Lazzeri, who is on deck. A chance for the Yankees to break this game open. McLain getting roughed up here. Not showing his 68th form against Murderers Row. Musil awaits the McLain pitch. Here it is. Oh, they throw down behind Gehrig, and he dives back just in time. Free and almost caught him napping. That was a ball on Musil. So 2 outs, runners on the corners. Ruth at third, Gehrig at first, Musil at the plate, McLain on the mound. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a single to left. Ruth scores, and Gehrig goes all the way first to third. Again, the arms in the Detroit outfield are not that good. Gehrig took advantage of it, got a good read on the baseball, and went first to third, and the ball hit the left center. 3-1, 27 Yankees. Tony Lazzeri comes to the plate. No official at bat. He had a sacrifice fly his first time up, scoring Musil. McLain again rubs up that baseball. He's ready. He deals to Lazzeri. And Lazzeri sends that ball up the middle. Euler gets it and flips it quickly to McCullough for the force out at second. Side retired. But the Yankees put 2 on the board. We go to the top of the 4th. It's 3-1, 27 Yankees over the 68 Tigers. Due up for the Tigers, K-line, Cash, and Horton to face Waite Hoyt. K-line's 0 for 1. Hoyt gets a sign from Collins. Here's the pitch to Al K-line. K-line lashes. A shot to left. Takes a wide turn around first, but thinks better of it. Leadoff single for Al K-line. Here comes Norm Cash. Can the Tigers come storming back? They're down 3-1, top of the 4th. Cash is 0 for 1. Righty-lefty matchup. The Yankees want to turn 2 in the infield with Lazzeri and Kone. Here's the pitch to Cash. He swings, dribbler. Gehrig has it. He goes to Kone. Kone across the back to Gehrig. Double play. Wow, what a play by the 27 Yankee infield there. 2 outs. Pitcher's best friend, 2 for 1. Here comes Willie Horton. He's 1 for 1. That was just a fabulous play. Gehrig fielded it. Quickly went to Kone. Got shorted. Quickly went across the bag and fired back to Gehrig, covering the first base bag. 3-6-3. Willie Horton looking to extend this inning. Horton did have 36 home runs in 1968. One swing of the bat could pull the Tigers to within 1. The windup and the pitch by Waite Hoyt. Horton swings, sends a fly ball to left, and that is gone! The Tigers pulled to within 1, as it's now 3-2. Wow, Horton crushed that ball to left. So how big was that double play? If they didn't turn 2 and only got the force at second, we'd have a tie ball game here, but they did turn 2. So it's 3-2, 2 outs, and here comes Jim Northrup. Northrup is 1 for 1. He knocked in a Tiger run with his double. Northrup had 21 homers and 68 with 90 RBIs. Can the Tigers go back-to-back jacks and tie up the 27 Yankees here in the house that Ruth built? Here's the pitch to Northrup. And he walks. So Waite Hoyt a little out of sorts now on the mound. Collins goes out to have a word with him. Back behind the plate. They'll face Bill Freehand. 68 Tiger catchers 0 for 1. 2 outs. Gehrig holding Northrup on at first. Northrup will be off on contact. Here's the pitch to Freehand. And it's a pop-up. Hoyt jammed him. Koenig's calling for it at short on the outfield grass. And he makes the catch, side retired. But Detroit puts another one on the board thanks to the Willie Horton home run to left. It's now 3-2 27 Yankees. And 2 up in the bottom of the 4th for New York. Dugan, Collins, and Pasquale. Again, how huge was that double play that Gehrig started? So Joe Dugan's 1 for 1. He has a single. McLain has to settle down here. Needs to put a goose egg on the board against these 27 Yankees. He's ready. He deals to Dugan. That's a fly ball to left. Horton is there. Makes the catch. Didn't really have to move. 1 away. Here comes Pat Collins. Yankee catchers 0 for 1. Again, Freehand trying to keep McLain in that rhythm. McLain's ready. He sets and fires. Collins swings. That's a base hit to right. K-line comes in quickly. So 1 out single by Collins, 4-10 base runner. Be held on by Norm Cash, and here comes Ben Pasquale. Pasquale homered his first time up. He's up to 226 now. That was his first homer of the project and his 5th RBI. Tigers want to turn 2 up the middle with Euler and McCullough. Here's the pitch to Pasquale. Pasquale swings, fly ball, left field. Horton going back, reaches up, makes the catch. Out number 2 quickly, retreating now, challenging Collins, and he's out! Horton makes an absolutely fabulous over-the-shoulder catch, quickly spins and turns and throws to second base, where McCullough applies the tag on the Collins, who tagged up. Double play, inning over. Wow. So the weak throwing Horton makes a fabulous play in left defensively, then turns and throws a strike to second, getting Collins. Double play. If you're scoring that at home, that's 7-4. Yes, 7-4. So we go. Wow, that's an unlikely way to end an inning. We go to the top of the 5th. 3-2, 27 Yankees over the 68 Tigers. Due up for the Tigers, Wirt, Euler, and McCullough to face Waite Hoyt. Wirt's 0 for 1. He's going to take. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. He's ready to grip and rip. Collins goes through the sides. Hoyt nods his head. He deals to Wirt. And Wirt hits a shot down the left field line. And that's going to be 3. Here comes a throw. He slides in, and he is safe. Wow. So that bottom of the Tiger lineup is doing a job right now. Here comes Euler. He's 1 for 1. Wirt's 1 for 2 with a triple. Tying run 90 feet away. And Euler on the sacrifice. Look, he's a 10 out of 10 bunter. Wow. So on deck is McCullough. Possible squeeze play here. The Yankees infield is normal. They could pitch out though. We're going to take. Strike 1, they weren't pitching out. Now they move their corners in. Interesting. So Dugan in at 3rd and Gehrig in at 1st. Here's the pitch to Euler. He's swinging away. And he goes down swinging on the 0-2 count. So 1 out. We're at 3rd, again 90 feet away from tying this game up, and here comes Dick McCullough. McCullough, 56 RBIs in 68 with 16 home runs. Pretty good for a second baseman in the year, the pitcher. Needs to get a fly ball here or a ground ball, I think, to short or second should score Wirt. Wirt not the fastest runner, 4 out of 10. Alright, righty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to McCullough. And he lines out to Koenig, who quickly throws to third, and they double him up! Oh my god! Again, a Tiger base runner caught napping. What a play by Koenig, catching the hard line drive, quickly releasing and throwing to Dugan at third, doubling up Wirt. Yankees get around a tremendous jam. We go to the bottom of the fifth, still 3-2, 27 Yankees. Wow! Outstanding infield play by the Bronx Bombers. Due up for the Yankees, top of the order, Combs, Koenig, and Ruth. Combs is 0 for 2. McLain a little upset. He thought they're going to have a tie ball game. Lead-off triple. They don't score anything. Freehan has a quick word with them as they're going out to the field. Now back behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Combs. Grounder to Cash. Waves off McLain. Takes it to the bag himself. 1 down. And here comes Mark Koenig. Made an excellent play. Great catch and quickly fired to Dugan, doubling up Wirt at third. And the Detroit threat was done. Koenig 0 for 2. McLain works quickly. Koenig, slow dribble. McAuliffe has it. Throws to Cash. 2 down. And here he is. George Herman Ruth 1 for 2 is 1 hit, an infield hit. He ended up scoring on that. 2 outs, no one on. We're going to go with a pitch around here. Let's see if we get the Bambino to swing on something out of the zone. The windup and the pitch by Denny McLain. And Ruth reach for it. Sends that ball deep to center, and Stanley makes the catch. Side retired. So we got the Bambino to reach, and he flies out to center. We go to the top of the 6th, still 3-2, 27 Yankees over the 68 Tigers. Due up for Detroit. Stanley, Kayla, and Cash. If anyone gets out, Willie Horton. Horton's already homered once today. So Mickey Stanley comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Hoyt looks in at Collins, nods his head. He deals to Stanley. And Stanley hits the ball to left, and that's a leadoff single. Tying run at first. Go ahead, run at the plate. Now K-Line. K-Line's 1 for 2. He's single today. K-Line, 10 homers and 53 RBIs. I think he was injured a bit in 68, if I remember back correctly, from what I read and saw. 5 out of 10 hit and run. Stanley 5 out of 10. Stanley 5 out of 10 base speed or running ability. Collins 5 out of 10 arm. We're gonna let K-Line take. Oh, they throw over! Thank God. I'm glad we didn't have the hit and run on there. Stanley gets back just in time as Gehrig applied the tag. Again, we're gonna have K-Line take. Ball 1. Ball 1. Now we're gonna play hit and run. Here's the pitch. Hit and run on. K-Line swings. Ball goes up the middle. Lazzeri fields it. Only plays to first. Stanley's at second. So Lazzeri had to make a diving play, robbing K-Line of a hit up the middle. Again, if that goes up the middle, we have first and third. No outs. Instead, tying run at second. 1 away, and here it comes, Norm Cash. Hello, Juan Redmond. Hope all is well. I'm glad you and your daughter are watching. I greatly appreciate it. Hello, Brad62. Thank you for joining me, everybody. So Cash is 0 for 2. Chance to tie the ball game up here. Hoyt looks towards second. Koenig bluffs towards the bag. Now Hoyt deals to the plate. Curveball. Cash. Line shot. Ruth makes the catch. Fires back towards second. And this time Stanley gets back. Wow. That would have been the 3rd time they would have doubled up a runner for Detroit. But he gets back just in time as Ruth fired a cannon shot to Koenig. So 2 outs. Stanley will be off on contact. Here comes Willie Horton. Horton's 2 for 2. He has a home run and an RBI, and he scored 2 runs. He has been a thorn in the 27 Yankees side. And he also made a fabulous over-the-shoulder catch to left, throwing out Pat Collins, tagging up from first to second. The windup and the pitch to Willie Horton. He swings. Line shot to Dugan. Side retired. Tying run stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the 6th, still 3-2, 27 Yankees over the 68 Tigers. Due up for Murderers Row, Gehrig, Musil, and Lazzeri. Ruth Gehrig's 2 for 2. 2 singles. McLain up to 79 pitches. He's good for 130. He nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Gehrig. Gehrig sends that ball shallow center field. Stanley comes out and makes the basket catch. 1 away. Here comes Bob Musil. He's 2 for 2. He has a single, a triple, an RBI, and he scored a run. McLain nods his head. He rocks and fires. Musil. No! He checked his swing. He walks. So a 1-out walk. Big insurance run at first base. Musil, excellent base runner. 8 out of 10. Cash holding him on. Here comes Lazzeri. Lazzeri's 0 for 1. He does have a sacrifice fly and an RBI. 10 out of 10 bunter. 6 out of 10 hit and run. I don't think he's dropping one down. Oh, God. 10 out of 10 the way they played. 20. He could drop one down. We're only going to move Vic Wirt in. So Wirt is in at third. Cash still holding Musil on at first. Here's the pitch to Lazzeri. There goes Musil. There's the throw down. And Musil slides in safely. So Musil in scoring position with 1 out. The count on Lazzeri is now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vic Wirt will move back to normal depth. So Tigers infield, outfield, normal. McLain paying no attention to Musil at second. He deals to Lazzeri. And Lazzeri rips a shot, and that is gone! Tony Lazzeri just crushed that ball to right center field for a 2-run homer. And the Yankees have now taken a 5-2 lead. Wow! McLain definitely not in his 68th form against the 27 Yankees. The Yankees have said in the paper, they keep hearing about this kid McLain. They don't seem too impressed with him. And here comes Joe Dugan, the third baseman. He's 1 for 2. All those squandered opportunities now for the 68 Tigers are coming back to roost. Still plenty of ball games. 5-2 Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. Lazzeri just hit a 2-run blast off Denny McLain. Dugan's 1 for 2. He has a single. Here's the pitch to Joe Dugan. Dugan dribbler to Euler at short. Quickly releases to first. 2 down. But the damage has been done. McLain has been shooken up many a times. He's on the ropes right now. Yankees looking to KO him. Here comes Pat Collins, the catcher. He's 1 for 2. He's single. Freehand pounds the mitt, sets the target. McLain deals. Collins swings, sends that ball deep and gone! Pat Collins, the Yankee catcher, homers to left, and it's now a 6-2 ball game. Wow! Denny McLain is being beaten from pillar to post. And here comes Ben Pasquale. He's homered off McLain. Can he get his second? He's 1 for 2, a home run and an RBI. McLain up to 100 pitches. Freehand again goes out as a quick word. Cash on the mound with him. McLain needs to settle down here. 31 wins, 6 losses with a 1.96 earned run average in 68. And the 27 Yankees are scoffing at it. Here's the pitch to Pasquale. And he strikes him out. Side retired, but damage done. The Yankees score 3 on a 2-run blast by Lazzeri and a solo shot by Collins. We go to the top of the 7th. The 27 Yankees of Ruth and Gehrig and Murderers Row have a commanding 6-2 lead over the 68 Tigers. Due up for the Tigers, Northrup, Freehand, and Wirt. Northrup's 1 for 1. He has doubled and knocked in a run. Hoyt's up to 90 pitches. Again, Hoyt's good for 140. Here is the pitch to Jim Northrup. Northrup sends that ball deep to right. Ruth going back at the track, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Bill Freehand, Tiger catcher, 0 for 2. Hoyt's in a rhythm now. He sets in deals. Freehand swings, dribbler, Koenig goes across the bag, throws to Gehrig, out number 2. Nice play by Mark Koenig at short. The infield's been absolutely fabulous for the Yankees in this game. Here comes Don Wirt. He's 1 for 2. He tripled, but then was a leadoff triple, and he got stranded. Actually got doubled up at the end of that inning when the Tigers were threatening to try to tie the ball game up. Now 6-2, 2 outs. Wirt trying to extend the inning here. He'll take. Ball 1, he'll take again. Ball 2, he'll take until he gets a strike. The windup and the pitch. And there's the strike. Off-speed pitch hit the corner. Wirt didn't like that call. Collins just smiles at him. Wirt gives him a dirty look. Now he digs in. He's ready. The windup and the pitch to Don Wirt. And Wirt goes down on strikes. Collins points to the bench, says, "Over there, young man." And that's the side. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 6-2 Yankees. 27 Yankees over the 68 Tigers. Due up for New York. Top of the order. Combs, Koenig, and Ruth. If anyone gets on, Ruth Gehrig. McLain up to 104 pitches. He says he's still strong. He's been battered. Good for 130. Combs is 0 for 3. Righty-lefty matchup. McLain gets the sign from Freehand. Here's the pitch to Combs. And he strikes him out. 1 away. McLain wants that ball, wants to stay in that rhythm. Here's Koenig, the shortstop. Excellent defense. 0 for 3, though, today. He awaits the McLain offering. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Kaline going back. Right field corner, and he makes the catch. Nice running catch by Al Kaline in right. 2 down. And here comes the Bambino. George Herman, Babe Ruth, 1 for 3. His one hit, an infield single. He did enough scoring on that. We're going to go pitch around. See if we get him to reach again. Here's the pitch to the Bambino. He swings and he goes the other way. It's going to be a single. Ruth takes a wide turn but thinks better of it. Goes back to first. Gehrig comes to the plate. When Ruth Gehrig's on deck, you really don't want to run into an out. So 2 outs. Ruth at first. Cash holding him on. He'll be off on contact. Ruth Gehrig 2 for 3. 2 singles. Batting average in the projects now up to 269. 5 homers, 8 RBIs. McLain rocks and fires. Gehrig swings, sends that ball deep, and gone! Ruth Gehrig crushes that ball to right, bashes it over that short porch, and another 2-run blast for a Yankee batter. It's now 8-2, and that is it for Denny McLain. He has been KO'd by the 27 Yankees. Wow! Denny McLain didn't have the right stuff today, folks. McLain battered. So Denny McLain, who went 31-6 with a 1.96, has gone 6 2/3 innings, given up 12 hits, 8 earned runs. He's walked 1, struck out 3, and my God, how many home runs have the Yankees hit? I want to say 3 or 4. Pasquale, Lazzeri, Collins, 4. Gehrig. So a big ouch, and that's McLain's day. And he's in line for a loss against the 27 Yankees. And again, all they kept hearing was about this Denny McLain. Denny McLain. Well, there's Denny McLain for you. Yankees not too impressed. Who shall we bring in? That's the question. We're going to bring in Don McMahon. Will come in. McMahon, excuse me, 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 save, earned run average of 2. Struck out 33, walked 10 in 36 innings pitched. 2 outs, and he'll face Bob Musil, who's 2 for 2. Musil has 2 singles, a single and a triple. An RBI, and he scored 2 runs. McMahon's ready. Here's the pitch to Musil. Fly ball, right field towards the line. Kaline makes the catch, side retired. But the Yankees put up another 2 spot on the Lou Gehrig blast to right. It's now 8-2 as we go to the top of the 8th. The 68 Tigers need a biblical miracle. As Bart Ewing, hello Bart, hope all is well. First time I've seen you in the chat. Says Denny gave up some Gophers. He sure did. And I'm in this series of games, I managed against the 27 Yankees. I pretty much just kept hitting pitch, but I mean, Ruth, once in a while I go pitch around when I'm playing against him because I know he'll reach. I was gonna go pitch around, but didn't matter. I mean, again, when you go pitch, you're going off the statistics of the pitcher. I mean, he had great numbers, so he got hammered. That was a big wow. And here comes Euler, who's 1 for 2. Let's see who we have that hits better than him. We need to make a comeback here. Okay. Waite Hoyt's a righty. And in this tournament, in this project, all players are eligible, so as long as they had that batter pitched an inning. I think I'm going to go with Lenny Green. He only had 4 at-bats, though. It was... That's skewed 333. Gates Brown. 92 at-bats, 379 batting average. Let's go with Gates. Who's going to play short? Well, we got 2 different shortstops we can put in. So Gates Brown will pinch hit for Euler. Detroit needs offense. Waite is up to 100 pitches. Again, good for 140. Gates Brown in 1968, 370. Part-time player, nice. 6 homers, 15 RBIs. Off right-handed pitching, 379. Here's the pitch to Brown. He swings, sends that ball the other way. And he's going for a hustle double, a throw! Not in time! Musil, who has an excellent arm, 9 out of 10. Lazzeri applied the tag, but Brown was flying out of the box. A leadoff double for Gates Brown. Here comes Dick McAuliffe. McAuliffe's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. McAuliffe swings and misses. Way out in front of the 2-2 breaking ball. 1 out. 8-2, 27 Yankees. Here's Mickey Stanley. He's 1 for 3 with a single. He'll take ball 1. He's ready to grip and rip. Here's the pitch by Hoyt. And slow dribbler Gehrig waves off Hoyt, takes it to the bag himself. Out number 2, advancing to third is Brown. Al Kaline comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Chance to knock in a run. Break the deficit down to 5. Here's the pitch to Kaline. Kaline swings, sends that ball to left field towards the line. Musil makes the catch, side retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 8-2, 27 Yankees over the 68 Tigers. It's been a big ouch. Playing shortstop now will be Trezewski. Trezewski? Tracewski. Trezewski, I think. I should do Magic because I can pronounce his name, but Trezewski will come in, play short, and bat 9th. Tracewski. Alright. Yankees will have Lazzeri, Dugan, and Collins to face McMahon on the mound. McMahon's good for 50 pitches. He's thrown 5 already. Here's the pitch to Tony Lazzeri. Lazzeri 1 for 2. He has a home run and 3 RBIs. A sacrifice fly for an RBI and a 2-run blast. And the windup, the pitch. Lazzeri swings. Fly ball. Going. Gone! Wow, that just kept carrying the left. Lazzeri gets his second homer. Horton just kept going back and finally just looked up. And it's now 9-2. Different pitcher, same result. Lazzeri gets his second home run. Now has 4 runs batted in. Here comes Joe Dugan. Dugan's 1 for 3. As this 68 Tiger team is utterly shell-shocked. Bart Ewing. Trezewski. Thank you. Thank you very much, Bart. Trezewski. So Trezewski's at short. 4 out of 10 defensive range. I say defensive ability. That's not really fair. I say that, but I mean, his fielding percentage. fielding percentage at short, 982. So he's a very good defensive shortstop with below average range. That's what that is. All right, Dugan's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch to Joe Dugan. And he got jammed, popped up to Trzaskowski at short on the outfield grass, makes the catch. And thank you very much for Bart Ewing to give me the pronunciation in the chat. Greatly appreciate that. Trzaskowski. All right, 1 out, and here comes Pat Collins. Collins, the Yankee catcher, 2 for 3. He has a home run, an RBI, and a run scored to go along with a single. His average is now up to 292. As these Yankee bats have come alive in this project, and the 68 Tigers were just the unlucky team. Here's the pitch to Collins. And he walks. 1 out. Collins at first. Cash holding him on. 9-2 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Ben Pasquale. He's 1 for 3 with a home run. Tigers look to turn 2 up the middle with McCullough and Trzaskowski. McMahon looks to first. Now in at Freehan. Gets the sign. He rocks and fires. Pasquale swings. Trzaskowski fields it. Flips to McCullough, who quickly turns and fires to Cash. Double play. 6-4-3. Inning over. We go to the top of the 9th. The 1927 Yankees hammering the 1968 Tigers. Denny McLain was KO'd after 6 2/3. 9-2 Yankees. 2 up in the last gasp chance for the 68 Tigers. Cash, Horton, and Northrup. Let's see if they can put a little fright here in the fans at the stadium. The house at Ruth Gehrig. Cash is 0 for 3. He's going to take. Hoyt deals. Ball 1. He'll take again. 1-1 count. Cash is ready to grip and rip. Collins sets the target. And he quickly checked the Yankees' defense, same as the beginning. The windup and the pitch by Waite Hoyt. Cash sends that ball right center field and deep, and Rouse makes the running catch. Oh, I thought that was extra bases, but the Bambino had other thoughts. He said, no, no, no. 1 away. What a catch by George Herman Ruth. And I shall be back in a moment. And we are back from doorbell delay. All right, let's finish this game off here. 1 out, no one on. Willie Horton comes to the plate. Horton, 2 for 3, has a home run and a single. An RBI, 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch to Horton. He's taken. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Yankees 2 outs away from victory. Collins sets the target. Hoyt deals. Horton swings, sends that ball to left field. Musial comes in and makes the catch, out number 2. The Yankees 1 out away from crushing the 68 Tigers. It's up to Jim Northrup. Northrup's 1 for 2. He has a double and an RBI. Hoyt looking for the complete game victory. Collins gives a sign. Hoyt nods his head. He rocks and fires. Northrup sends that ball up the middle. He will not be the final out. A 2-out single. Tigers still alive. Barely, but they're still alive. And here it comes Bill Freehan. Tiger catcher. 0 for 3. Hoyt and Collins can't get on the same page. Now they are. He's ready. He doesn't even look at Northrup at first. He deals to Freehan. And Freehan smashes a ball up the middle. Drops in front of Combs. And Northrup goes first to third. 2 outs, runners on the corners. And here comes Don Work. Work's 1 for 3. And we're going to go to a pinch hitter. Lenny Green. Bob Christensen. Earl Wilson actually batted .222, but he's a pitcher. Good pinch hitting pitcher. When I played my '66 Red Sox, I actually used him to pinch hit quite a bit. I came up with the Red Sox. We have Eddie Matthews, but he only batted .211, and his slugging percentage was .368, 52 at bats. Jim Price. I need someone who can. Well, we could go to Bob Christian. He had 3 at bats. He was 1 for 3 because he batted .333. Oh boy. Well, I think we're gonna go with Lenny Green. He had 4 at bats in .333, and he's a left-handed pitcher. Left-handed. We're gonna go Lenny Green. Here's Lenny Green, chance to keep. Big moment here, only 3 at bats in '68, but we got to keep this game alive. He'll take. Here's the pitch by Waite Hoyt. Ball 1, he'll take again. Ball 2, trying to get to the top of the order, and Dick McCullough. Here's the pitch. Ball 3, 3-0. Green puts the bat on his shoulder, and he walks on 4 straight pitches. Wow, bases loaded. Wouldn't it be? Oh wow, we got Trzaskowski up now. And he batted .156. We need another pinch hitter. We still have Matt Chick, who can play short if we somehow, by a miracle of God, tie this game up. Well, we're going to go to the other youngster, Bob Christian. Or I should say youngster. He only had 3 at-bats. He's going to pinch hit for Trzaskowski. 1 for 3 with a double. I'd like to get a double here. He's going to take. Waite Hoyt now up to 125 pitches. Good for 140. Here's the pitch. Strike. He pours in that strike. Curveball right down the middle. Alright, no balls, 1 strike. Christian ready to swing away. Collins sets the target. Here's the pitch by Hoyt. Christian swings, and that ball gets through to left. A run scores. And we shall hold. 62% chance of scoring freehand, but Musil has a 9 out of 10 arm. We're going to say no. Bases will be loaded. 9-3. Here come the Tigers. Hello to Michael Butler and Alan Shaw. Thank you for joining us. So 2 outs, bases loaded, top of the order, Dick McCullough. McCullough's 0 for 4. He needs to break out in a big way. If he can get a home run, it would be a 9-7 ball game. It would be a grand salami. He had 16 round trippers in '68. Here's the pitch to McCullough. He's taking. Ball 1, he'll take again. Ball 2, Hoyt. A little out of sorts now. He's coming apart a little bit here in the top of the 9th. He's only given up 1 run. 2 outs, bases juiced. He deals. Strike in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. McCullough's ready to grip and rip. No place to put Dick McCullough. Collins pounds that mid, sets the target. The windup and the pitch. And McCullough strikes out, swinging, ball game over. The Tigers made it sort of interesting at the end, but they are thumped here at Yankee Stadium by the 27 Yankees, 9-3. Let's go to the box score. Let me say thank you to everyone who are in the chat. Alan Shaw, Michael Butler, Bart Ewing, Brad 62, Juan Redmond, and Clinton Parks. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Let's go to the box score and we'll call it a stream. Denny McLain went 6 2/3 inning, 12 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned, gave up 4 home runs, 1 walk, and 3 Ks. McMahon came in to mop up in garbage time, an inning and a third, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. He gave up a home run. a walk, and no strikeouts. So 68 Tiger pitching gave up 5 round trippers. Hoyt, 9 innings, 11 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Gave up 1 home run, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. Let's see who the player of the game was. Player of the game, Tony Lazzeri. Lazzeri went 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, 2 home runs. That's why he's player of the game. All right, Dick McCullough, 0 for 5. Struck out 3 times against Waite Hoyt. Mickey Stanley, 1 for 4. Al Kaline, 1 for 4. Cash, 0 for 4. Horton, 2 for 4. He had a home run and an RBI. Northrup, 2 for 3. A run scored, an RBI, and a walk. Double. Freehand, 1 for 4. Wirt, 1 for 3. Green, the pinch hitter, walked. Euler, the shortstop, 1 for 2. Brown, the pinch hitter, had a double. Trzaskowski played short, did not bat. And Christian, the pinch hitter, was 1 for 1 with a single and knocked in a run. In total, 35 at-bats for the 68 Tigers. 3 runs, 11 hits, 3 RBIs, 2 walks. They struck out 5 times, 2 doubles, a triple, and a home run. The team hit for the cycle. For the New York Yankees, in victory, a crushing victory over the 68 Tigers. Murderers Row, Ruth and Gehrig. Let's see what they did. The 1 and 2 batters were 0 for 8, Combs and Koenig, and they both struck out once. Ruth and Gehrig. Let's see. Babe Ruth, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. Lou Gehrig, 3 for 4, with a run scored, 2 RBIs, and a home run. Musil, 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, an RBI, and a walk, and a triple. Player of the game, Tony Lazzeri, 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, and 2 round trippers. Joe Dugan, 1 for 4. Pat Collins, 2 for 3, a run scored, an RBI, a walk, and a home run. And Ben Pasquale, the DH, 1 for 4, with an RBI, a strikeout, and a home run. Here's the recap. Detroit got on the board first. In the second, they scored 1 run on 2 hits. Northrup doubled, scoring Horton. They took a 1-0 lead. The Yankees came right back in the bottom of the second. Lazzeri hit a fly ball, scoring the runner from third. We had a tie ball game, 1 apiece. Bottom of third, the Yankees strike again, sent 7 batters to the plate, scoring 2 runs on 4 hits. Ben Pasquale hit a solo home run. They took the lead 2-1. Bob Musil singled, scoring Ruth, made it 3-1. Top of the fourth, Detroit pulled to within 1. They scored 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. Willie Horton hit a solo shot. It was 3-2, 27 Yankees over the 68 Tigers. Then the Yankees had a stretch of beating Denny McLain like a piñata. 6th, 7th, and 8th. In the 6th, the Yankees scored 3 runs on 2 hits and a walk. Lazzeri hit a 2-run homer. And then Pat Collins hit a solo shot. It was 6-2. In the 7th, the bottom of the 7th, the Yankees scored 2 more runs on 2 hits. Lou Gehrig hit a 2-run homer. And it was 8-2. And that's Gehrig's 6th home run of the project. The Yankees weren't done. In the bottom of the 8th, this time off Don McMahon, Tony Lazzeri hit a solo shot, and it was 9-2. Detroit would get 1 run in the top of the 9th, load the bases after 2 outs, and that was it. Bob Christensen singled, scoring the final Detroit run. The final in this game, 9-3. Willie Horton, 2 for 4, a home run, 2 runs scored. Let's go down here. Pat Collins, 2 for 3 with a homer. Lou Gehrig, 3 for 4, a homer, 2 RBIs. Tony Lazzeri, player of the game, 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 2 runs. Bob Musil, 2 for 3 with a triple and 2 runs scored. Waite Hoyt goes the distance, gets the win. He's now 4-1 in this project. Denny McLain gets hammered in 6 2/3 innings, 8 earned runs, 12 hits, 1 walk, 3 Ks. And he was god-awful. So the Tigers weren't impressed before the game, and certainly not impressed with Denny McLain after the game. This is Al, Red Sox fan, saying thank you very much for watching. Hope all is well. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. Health and happiness. God bless, and peace!